Thank you. Very good morning. Break and finish live. Comment section, please confirm if you can now receive audio. Once again, in the comment section, please confirm if you can receive audio. Now, a very good morning to you, dear viewers of the Break and Finish live streaming platform. Welcome to what are the first two matches in the third tournament of three, which are happening in pretty much one event. That is what makes this a special pool party here at Kevi Pool Arena in Masaka City, Central Uganda. Now I am streaming two matches at the same time, both of them with the same exact commentary. Break and Finish Live Facebook is having the match between Ibrahim SEJJEMBA and Moses ARINAITWE. They are racing to 11 in exactly 70 minutes. One frame has been concluded in that one. Sorry, two frames have been concluded in that one with scores at 1-1. And while Break and Finish Live YouTube has even a bigger match between Habib Sebuguzi and Rashid Wagaba, Dog City. Same exact match kickoff and same exact scores, both of them drawing 1-1. We shall be juggling the commentary between the two matches, but yes, feel free to enjoy the action by watching a match of your choice. Table number 1 is the one where IBRA is just breaking frame number 3. He did go one frame down and has just equalized and is aiming to win frame number 3 and win it by Break and Finish. While table number 2 has Habib Sebuguzi playing the yellows after coming short on winning the frame with one visit of the table. The tables are very friendly, by the way, so expect a lot of single visit clearances. There is another match that is happening between another equally big match between Glorious and Computer, and in that one Glorious is 2 frames to nil down, also racing to 11 and double life format. The winners proceed with one of their lives to the quarterfinals and the second life also intact. The losers drop only to their second life, but still in with a chance to win the competition. There is possibility that someone of these players could take positions number 1 and 2. Last competition of 16 players, also double life, that was held at this venue was won by Ibrahim SEJJEMBA. That is why he may be some kind of tournament favorite for this one. Maybe a slight tournament favorite. Who doesn't remember that comp in which in the final he defeated the Zambian Kelvin by 11 frames to 1? Yes, 11-1. So the beauty of watching one match and listening to commentary also of another is that you are in some kind of way watching two matches at the same time. Those who are having those beautiful laptops or those expensive phones, yes, you can watch both on one gadget. Those who are having two gadgets, you can watch also both. That is even better. Table number 2 now has Habib lead against Dog City by 2 frames to 1. Still 1-1 between IBRA and Moses ARINAITWE, who is not a renowned player, most especially of late, but yes, he did reach the final of Uganda's biggest comp. How many years ago were those? In 2011, he reached the final of the National Open Championship, the car comp, and lost out to the venture winner called Halifan Ntwali. IBRA 2 and Moses ARINAITWE now 1, while it is Habib 2 and Dog City 1. Thank you for watching. Around us, you're asking where Caesar is. Caesar is in Mauritius. And Chimiasolite is predicting that IBRA will win against Moses ARINAITWE by 11 frames to 4. If it doesn't happen that way, I'll be bringing back that comment. Light Ngwewa Simon watching from Zambia. Thank you also for watching, most especially on the Facebook stream. And also YouTubers, welcome to the stream of the match that is happening between Habib, leading by 2 frames to 1 against Dog City, Matoa Haman, just as well as John Regan Musumba, who says that everything is clear. From when you're watching, you say that the only thing that is not clear is your relationship. I wish you good luck, sir, in mending things back together at home. Matoa Haman, thank you also for watching on the YouTube stream. For a player that is attack-minded, this is the ideal table. Very friendly tables for playing attack-minded pool. Also new tablecloths, freshly felted and freshly leveled, and welcoming table pockets for someone who simply wants to port. You may have it in belief that Dog City is the better attacking player than Habib, but yes, Habib is finishing off a second frame in a row, and maybe in about 1 minute used, he is winning frame number 3, and unless he gets the black wrong, it was never going to happen from that kind of range. Black is sunk, so it is Habib 3 and Dog City 1. Isaac Kebi is asking about the time when Caesar and Chris Melling are playing. I actually don't know, but it's any time today, maybe later in the afternoon or evening. I'm not so certain because I've been involved in the organization of this comp, but I'll also be watching alongside you when that match comes. But the Peter Chove Live YouTube channel has the first match between Caesar and Chris Melling, the one where Melling went down 3 frames to 1, but won the last 6 frames all in a row. To witness his quality, you need to visit the channel and watch that match again. But ARINAITWE Moses has just equalized against IBRA on the YouTube stream. It is 2-2. By the way, he's some kind of quality player, ARINAITWE. He comes from the western district of Ibanda, which is just about maybe 200 kilometers or so west of where we are. And that is how far he traveled simply to come and be part of this competition. He's been permitted into both comps. There is one which doesn't have the renowned players, and then the 16 players that were invited for the bigger comp. Some are not around, like you may know, Caesar and Joseph Kasoze are in Mauritius, so their places have been taken up by guys like Moses. In that one, it is 2-2. And then in the other one, Habib 3 and Dog City 1. And the one I'm talking about has Dog City just about to win a second frame out of 5. He just lost 2 frames with 1 visit of the table. He's just winning a frame with 1 visit of the table. That is the kind of quality pool that you are going to be witnessing today as Habib concedes the frame. As Dog City was about to put the black, it is now Habib 3 and Dog City 2, while it is IBRA 2 and ARINAITWE 2. So I'm getting the news that the Ugandan shooter Rukia Naiga has qualified for the third round in the Heibo event. She went 2 frames to 1 down against a player from India called Pravin Nena. And then Rukia won the next 6 frames all in a row. She won the match by 6 frames to 2. And then also Stanford Given Ginte won his match. I'm forgetting against who. Ginte is participating in the Commonwealth Billiards Championships only in Heibo, and is Malawi's only representative, by the way. The big match that is coming up is Chris Melling versus Caesar Chandiga. I don't know where it will be streamed live. When the link comes in, I will be sharing it with you. (3-2) Habib leading against Dog City. 2-2 between IBRA and Moses ARINAITWE, and yet even more surprisingly, IBRA has just fouled. A situation where Moses ARINAITWE could go ahead. Very unexpected. He has gotten 3 sponsors. Moses ARINAITWE, he just communicated to me before the match started. He said, "Peter, I've never been live on your stream. Make sure that you stream my match." Then I told him I will be streaming it on the biggest Facebook page, such that as many people from Uganda can watch him. He has Skynet Sounds as a sponsor. He also has Skynet Skylight Hotel, and as well as something like Ronnie something. All of them sponsoring him to try and come and make history. History will not come easy. He has just missed a relatively easy ball, just in comparison to the ones that he has just spotted. While Habib has gone 4 frames to 2 up now against Dog City. Remember, race to 11. These guys are having not more than 70 minutes to seal the deal. And for those that are watching the Facebook stream between Moses ARINAITWE and Ibrahim SEJJEMBA, most especially those that are having IBRA as the player of their choice, the one that they are supporting, it is your big day today. IBRA has, it is his birthday. I'm going to be asking about his age, and I'll be telling you. But last time I checked, he may have turned either 25 or 26. I'm going to be confirming from a member of his family. Okay, I've been advised that IBRA has turned 25 years old today. And I'm informed that his son, who is about 3 years old, his son is also having the same birth date. That was a very good calculation, eh? I am kidding. 4-2, Habib leads against Dog City. Also happening, Lubola Simon the computer leads against Glorious Senyonjo, the home darling, by 4 frames to 2. Ibrahim SEJJEMBA 3, Moses ARINAITWE 2, that is live on Break and Finish Facebook, while Dog City is just about to win a third against Habib in the match that is being streamed on Break and Finish Live on YouTube. You are going to be witnessing so many clearances, make no doubt about that, as Dog City makes another and pulls one back. It is Dog City 3 and Habib 4. In my anticipation, later in the evening, I will be joined in the commentary by Michelle, the lady, but she's a player, she's still involved in the ladies' comp. I don't want her to be disturbed by another role outside playing, unless she's beaten, and I'm saying unless, but don't tell her. I think she's going to be beaten anytime soon, as Habib comes in to break frame number 8, as IBRA tries to win frame number 6. So there's a little bit of difference in the playing speed in both of the matches. The match between Habib and Dog City is moving about, for now, about 7 minutes faster than the match between IBRA and Moses. Once again, dear viewers, it is Double Life Championship. There is a difference between Double Life and Double Elimination, which shall be coming back to. But what we are not having to come back to, what we are watching with our naked eyes, is IBRA winning frame number 6. There we go. He leads by 4 frames to 2. In my opinion, he starts this competition as a slight, and I'm saying only a slight favorite, because compared to other players in this competition, he has been having the best form, but he has also won the comp that was organized at this venue last time out, that we had 16 players playing Double Life Championship, winning against Kelvin Fikoti of Zambia by the whole of 11 frames to 4 in that memorable final. Memorable mostly for the scoreline. Now the scoreline on the YouTube stream is just about to increase in Habib's favor. Another one visit of the table. He increases his lead. It is now 5 frames to 3, while it is 4 frames to 2. IBRA leading against Moses on the Facebook stream.
Table number 1. Johnny Singh, double 5 on table 1. Johnny Singh, double 5 on table 1. The rest to 6 on the Chikamahumiacha.
There are 2 other events happening, 2 other tournaments happening at the same venue and at the same time. The ladies tour, I streamed one match involving ladies. That was Zymax outclassing Procy by 6 frames to 1. Ladies are also having Double Life, while I also saw 6 frames to 2 Jovia defeating Lucky. The ladies event is missing the participation of Rukia Naiga, courtesy of her participation in the Commonwealth Billiards Championship, as well as Uganda's national champion Sheila Anka, both missing in action. Victoria Namyanja is at the venue, another of Uganda's more renowned shooters, but she will not be participating because of not beating the registration deadline on time. Rashida will also not be participating because she could not meet the deadline for registration. But some good names in as well: Julie Longoria, Rosette Chirabo, Michelle Chomugisha, Rita Nimosima, Zaimat Navafu, Prosi Namuli, Rose Namugera, Brenda Nasasira, amongst others. They are 16. The men are 16 as well. IBRA is one of the 16. And another single appearance of the table. You need to count the number of apples. I'll be saying you the word apple again and again and again. As with the apple, IBRA increases his lead. It is now 5 frames to 2.
Johnson Tamfan. Awabula bagenda mu last 32 wali ku table number 1. Nantamegwa, next players get ready. Live 2, round 1. Round 1, live 2. ARINAITWE Moses Ulwa Simon, Matofu Najibu Wakama Nashidi, Lukoma Hazard Sula Sidi Marana, singing the glorious Ivan Mulonchi. Get ready, you are next. Gamumaliriza era mumudayo njagala nsooke mbajje olumu mu lawundi zino ezisoose ez'abanaatamegwa then mbawumuzeemu nzigende ba promising nzinabalyawo nga alindiza omulyango baguweka fresh air tebaba tibalinawo za tiketi batulinde enkya lunaku lulungi asobola okunonyeza tiketi enkya tukyaliwo leero waba talinawo. Okuyigira kunyagulya mutwalo gumugoka, okuyigira gulya mutwalo gumugoka ku mulyango ngwa pulutebo gwe yangatuuka twatandise lunaku lwakulo tugenda kumaliza olunaku olw'enkya. Abazannyi abasinga okukaccanga mu ggwanga Uganda bonna tubalina mu kizimbe omuli Lumulwa Simon, Kayanja Ibra, Wakaba Rashidi, Sengedo Gloria Sebuzi Habib.
Okay, our scores ku table. Wano ku table 6, buli 5-2. Lumulwa Simon ina 5 ate Sengedo 2. Ate wali ku center table nawo buli 5-2. SEJJEMBA IBRA ina 5 ate Moses ina 2. Ate wali ku table 4 buli 5-3 6-3 buli 6-3. Wakaba Rashidi ina 3 ate Sebuza Bibwa ina 6.
Katoki mtereza wakatini
the best we are missing in this competition. Next time better, Madame Rashida. Muronge Luis, IBRA, Curiosity, as well as Arita Eric, all watching on the YouTube stream. You prefer to watch the match between Habib and
live chat.
Dog City. In that one, Habib leads by the whole of 6 frames to 3. And by the way, it's a long while since Habib last won an open comp, if I can force myself to remember. Maybe early last year, 2024, when he won the Grand Open Championship of the Polar Station of Uganda. Since then, I don't remember him ever winning an open comp. For Dog City, he has won a few of late, most especially the Temsel beginning of year comp that was organized in February. for the comps that I have streamed this year so far, it has been the comp that has been won so well, with one player playing so well compared to the other. Distantly better, I will say distantly better. He was full of highlights in that comp. He won at Temsel in February. Now he goes 7 frames to 3 down. Dog City Habib will be now on some kind of overwhelming favorite to win that match, especially given the current score, while IBRA SEJJEMBA has also increased his score on the Facebook stream now by 6 frames to 2. His very first pool, 10 frames played between Dog City and Habib, 8 frames played between IBRA and Moses. I am now informed it is 36 minutes. No, it is 41 minutes to go. Ben Mwange, you're saying there's no ladies pool without sisters? No, you are very wrong. There are so many world-class players, ladies category in Ugandan pool, more world-class players in the ladies category than in the men, and Ugandan pool is stronger in the ladies category than in the men. I think the Ugandan ladies only have South Africa as actual competition, actual rival on who calls themselves the best team on the African continent. The men, there are so many teams that are pretty much at the same level. I think South African players are relatively senior with a little bit more quality compared to other African countries, but yes, the likes of Zimbabwe, Zambia, Tanzania, amongst others, as well as the Ugandans, yes, there can always be debate, there can always be competition, but for ladies, it is South Africa and Uganda. Others come distantly third. From a neutral perspective, you will want Dog City to win the ongoing frame. You will want Moses ARINAITWE to win the ongoing frame against Habib and IBRA respectively. Big miss by Moses ARINAITWE, and he must be aware that for all of the frames, almost all that have been happening so far in the match on the Facebook stream, as long as he has been missing a ball, IBRA has been finishing the frames. This time around, he has one relatively problem red ball, the one which is near the cushion at the bottom right end of the table. The YouTube stream still has Dog City trading by 7 frames to 3 against Habib. All of these tables where I'm really promising you so many single appearances, not just now, but for the rest of the competition. Dog City's attacking play is just coming shy in this match. It is not really his intention is to open up the red ball which is touching the yellow near the bottom right end of the table. The pot is on, the opening is on, but white ball is so close to red for Dog City's liking. And the pocket where he would have potted the red has been covered by Habib's yellow in the same shot. He knows that he's in trouble, he's in danger of losing yet another frame. Still continuation of very good attacking pull by Ibrahim SEJJEMBA on the Facebook stream. Clearly the best shot he has played in the day so far. Also one of the best shots that have been played in the competition so far. There he is aiming for black for the 7th time out of 10. Very good way to finish a frame. Ibrahim SEJJEMBA 7 and Moses ARINAITWE 2. That was Ibra's baby mama disturbing me. Preparing cake things, because it's a very special day to her. When your baby daddy and your child share the same birthday and it's the day, yes, it has to really mean special. But that is not part of the game, And there are some people whom I know will want to crop out that sound and share it on different WhatsApp platforms. Wesley and Justin don't. So I don't know, after these games I'll be streaming another match. I don't know whether it will be in this main comp of the 16 men. I don't know whether it will be in the ladies or the 64-man comp of the other men that started yesterday. I don't know. What I'm sure is that I'll be streaming at least one more match before lunch. That is, otherwise live streams will be happening up to around 11 p.m. tonight. So we are just starting with the live streaming. So there was some kind of discussion between the players on the Facebook stream between IBRA and Moses as to whether there was a foul, the shot that has been played last. Before concluding the video review, the judge for them, IBRA, said, okay, let me play one shot. A good sportsmanship, but maybe the current score has got something to do with that. He knows that he's probably almost assured of winning the match. Habib has just decided to draw the white ball towards the midpoint of the table, maybe intention to put black off the cushion on the right, on the left towards the center pocket on the right, by bank, by double. Maybe he has just drawn the white ball not topwards enough, but not a bad angle to try and play the bank. He plays the safety shot instead. Every time we're having those pre-match and post-match discussions, but in just a joking way, he says, Habib, he normally says that players who like very offensive pool, he can play with them anytime, any day. And he names them the likes of Dog City, the likes of Computer, the likes of Glorious, the likes of IBRA Kayanja. He says those ones, he can play with them 10 times a day. But now he is so far walking the talk, not just talking the talk. He leads against an even better offensive player by 7 frames to 3. The better offensive player just puts one of the more unlikely blacks in the match. The match is really living up to the hype. Very, very entertaining. It's now Dog City 4 and Habib 7. I just like Dog City for being a highlights person. Himself, Dog City, and Caesar have the biggest number of highlights that I normally share. after these events on the TikTok account, that is Break and Finish Live TikTok.
It's a promising start. Not to make war ladies. What do we need to keep people running now?
There is an attempt on the Facebook stream for IBRA to win an 8th frame out of 10. More likely than not he will, because he has one red to roll to the corner pocket at the bottom right, drawing the white ball slightly rightwards, I think, which is what he's doing. Actually slightly leftwards it was. White ball has moved a little bit further than he would have wanted. As choice to try and put black either to the corner pocket, bottom left or bottom right. Seems to be going for bottom right, actually bottom left, and off target. And yes, chance for Moses to win a frame after 6. Actually after 5, because he has just lost 5 in a row. This one is the 6th, and he will be most likely winning it. One more red to go. On a normal day, he can put it even with his eyes closed after moving 200 kilometers away from this district of Ibanda. Moses ARINAITWE, yes, will be winning frame number 10. Moses 3 and IBRA 7. Habib 7, Dog City 4. And Glorious is fighting back against Computer in that one. Computer now leads only by 1 frame after 9 frames. It is 5-4.
Abakyala mwetegeke n'abatofu Maria namuhanga Joli Gajoli Misi Marita na sasa Brenda get ready Akunda Sharon and Michelle get ready Hadi ya Debla n'abachala get ready leo zimebesti mwetegeke.
And you have any doubt, especially given the skill set of Dog City, especially given this frame, the shot he has just played last, manipulating white ball in between 4 of Habib's reds, having it in a very perfect position for him to try and put the black, which he has with ease, and has won a 2nd frame in a row for the first time in the match, and now pulls 2 frames closer to Habib. It is Dog City 5 and Habib 7, IBRA 7, Moses ARINAITWE 3. Table number 3.
Sura sija alikuzanya ni mabona jibu. Yobona jibu kuve mukono. Sura sija kuve mbalala. Ate wakaba na shida zanyani. Sembuzi Habib. Sembuzi Habib kuva mukono. Ade SEJJEMBA IBRA alikuzanya ARINAITWE Moses. ARINAITWE kuva ibanda. SEJJEMBA IBRA kuva mukono. Nura Simon alikuzanya SEJJEMBA Glorious Masaka. Ate Nura Simon okufonye ntinda. John Sim alikuzanya ne Tabi Fahad okuva Mityana.
There is pinpoint accuracy on the Facebook stream between IBRA and Moses after an opportunity that has come from a miss by Moses. IBRA has punished and has won frame number 11. The score is now 8-3. He needs 3. Moses needs 8. Very, very unlikely. While Habib is trying to mount a stop on what started momentarily got to look like a comeback by Dog City. Habib will be watering it down if he clears the Reds frame on the YouTube stream on the second table. So I think I was telling the truth when I was advising that we are going to be seeing so many single visit clearances in this match. Another one is coming up shortly on the Facebook stream between IBRA and Moses. But the big news on the YouTube stream is that Dog City, for the first time since the start of the match, is within 1 frame of Habib. Frame number 13 has been a very carelessly lost frame. From the Habib perspective, you don't get so close at this level and lose a frame like that. I did not see the finishing touch of Dog City, but at one time I assumed that Habib was winning it clearly. The other assumption that I came right was IBRA going 9 frames to 3 up, something that has now come to pass. Another frame 1 with 1 visit of the table. 9 frames to 3, the killer leads against the finalists from the car competition from as way back as 14 years ago. in 2011. Of the top guns who are yet to play, I can see Ibrahim Makayanja at the venue. That is in the main 16-man's comp. I've also seen Hazard today. So action involving them shall be coming any time today. As IBRA breaks frame number 13. As also Habib aims to win frame number 14 on the YouTube stream. Amos Ndiagumanawe, the senior player who reminded us about the beautiful touch he used to have more than about 10 years ago, is at the venue. He's deciding not to play in the main 16-man comp. He's playing only in the 64-man comp. By the way, for the 16 players and the 64, the prize structure is the same. For the involvement in the 64-man comp, you have to beat so many people to get into the money. For the 16-man comp, you beat fewer people to get to the money, but very hard people to beat. So the choice is there to make, but players of the like of Habib and Dog City and IBRA, they are not permitted into the 64-man comp. But any of the players in the 64-man comp who would have wanted to register for the 16-man comp and is able and registers on time, missed the registration deadline, yes, they have been permitted. That's why you have the likes of Moses ARINAITWE in it and another player called Ramadan Sula. Those two could very easily lose both of their lives without winning a match. Wow. Habib Sebuguzi is momentarily going 8 frames to 6 up in 2 matches that are having 3 of the 4 players in both playing at a very, very, very high level. And the match between Habib and Dog City is being played at a very high level. Another one visit clearance over the table as Habib aims for the black corner pocket bottom left and sinks it in and leads now by 8 frames to 6. As we also witness an attempt by IBRA to win a 10th out of 13. And I will say that winning it will be a formality, as he's having the little task of 3 reds on the table. He will want to pot first the 2 that are at the top end of the table. As he pots the last red, which is at the top end of the table, he will want to draw the white ball towards around the area in the middle of the table. Perfect. And Moses knows that his participation in this match is about to come to an end, but most importantly, he's about to come 1 life down. White ball rotated around the black so beautifully and effortlessly. IBRA pulls another back. It is 10-3. He needs 1 more frame to win one of the easiest matches he will ever win in a comp of this magnitude. It's now 6-5, computer leading against Glorious. A very tight one, that one is. Guys, we seem to have lost a bit the network on the YouTube stream between Habib and Dog City. I am restarting the YouTube stream.
Okay. Nandaula Michelle, report on the center table. Nandaula Michelle, report on the center table.
IBRA wins the match on Facebook by 11 frames to 3. That was very light work. The match between Habib and Dog City is now at 6 frames to 9. Habib is leading. That stream on YouTube is back. Habib 9 and Dog City 6 live on Break and Finish YouTube.